I think it is a better place, yes, of course. Uh, I'm not sure you can imagine how terrible and horrid was the dictatorship of Gaddafi. It was one of the worst dictatorship of the last 40 or 50 years. So, for sure, it was good to topple him. It was right to topple him. After, true that it is not a valley of honey, but who can give lessons to the Libyan people?
But
surely not us French.
But it is much worse than, you say it's not a valley of honey, but in fact 100 people have been killed since last Friday. There are kidnappings, there are militias roaming the place. There have been 3 prime ministers since March, and you're now suggesting supporting another uprising.
And do you know how many people were killed in Syria since 3 years because there was no intervention? Because we did let Bashar al-Assad commit his bloodbath? This is the real comparison. Of course, that 80 people dead yesterday, Thursday, it's heartbreaking. And 80 sons of Libya, young Shebabs of the camp of 17th of February, whom I know so much, killed. This is horrible. But the real comparison is how many in Syria because of the non-intervention. What would have happened in Libya without intervention would probably have been the same as what is happening today in Syria.
But you are now, as I understand it, supporting General Haftar. So are you just going to keep supporting other uprisings until you get the kind of government you want?
No, I don't support anybody. I support Libyan people. And I think that Libyan people, citizens of Misrata, citizens of Hashdabiyah, of Tripoli, of Benghazi, paid such a high price for their freedom and for toppling the dictator that today they deserve peace. They deserve peace. They deserve not to be killed, neither by the Islamists, nor by General Haftar. The Libyan people has paid the price. Now he deserves peace and freedom. But that is what I think. Now what I think also is that if you see French Revolution, for example, it took time and it took a General Bonaparte to achieve finally democracy and freedom. So this is the expectable, terrible and tragic course of nearly all revolutions. This is what is happening in Libya, and we Europeans, we have not the right to give them lessons of good behavior. It's never like this.
But you briefly did think you had the right to suggest to your friend Nicolas Sarkozy that France and Britain should intervene.
I not only thought that France and Britain should intervene, I thought that the intervention should and had to go till the toppling of the dictator, till the moments when the Libyan people could be responsible for its own destiny. Nobody can deprive a people from its own destiny.
Okay.
All people of the world have the right to decide of their future. It takes time. It takes a terrible moment like the one which the Libyan people is facing. But it's like this all over the world since so long. And I have hope that the forces of reason and peace will prevail in my dear Libya.